We are so much confused, drained energetically. A lot of uncertainty overwhelms our daily life when we have no clear direction, when we don't understand the reality, how it works. One of the most important laws of the universe is oneness. This oneness requires that one-centeredness, which we all, like a magnetic field, attracted to. And this attraction is coming from a deeper consciousness. That's why we say that we are these beautiful spiritual beings on a human journey. So our essence is the soul, which is deeply attracted to its creator, to the highest point, to the unknowable essence, to that divine collective consciousness. And we, as this individual soul, is part of this oneness, of this reality which we are all heading to. No matter what you believe, no matter how conscious you are, we are all moving towards perfection. We are all imperfect. This is one of the most important realization which we're supposed to acknowledge in a very early stage of our life, that says, I don't know. And when I have this realization that I don't know, you have two options. One, which is called ignorance, that I don't know and I don't care, and everything happens as it happens, which doesn't take you where you truly created for. The second option, when you know that I don't know, but I want to know, and I surrender to understand this unknowable essence, because that's the only way I can know, is when I let my whole being become like a sponge, thirsty for knowledge and also thirsty for experiencing that knowledge. Again, there are many people who are those who understand that they don't know and they want to know, and they have their eagerness and search for the truth, which is our divine mission in this life, to search for this divine truth. But then most of the people just keep on searching. They never ever progress that intensity, what they are searching for, unless they are experimenting what they find. Because when you search for something, especially if you know what you're looking for, it will come. It comes right in the front of your eyes, in many forms, in many ways. This is called the law of attraction. We attract what we are looking for. But when it's in front of you, you still need to make choices. You take it, and it might comes with a lot of extra energies that you need to let go of the past, because this new experience in front of you is something you don't know. It can be scary. It can be something that unreal. But deep down, always remember that whatever you receive in different forms in your life, it's a gift. It's a gift to you to take it on board and to experience it, explore it with your open heart and with the willingness that you want to learn the divine truth within that experience. And through that, the gems of knowledge reveal themselves, and you are moving and shifting your consciousness to a higher level. And the real knowledge comes always when you teach it yourself, when you start to share that experience you've been going through with others and helping other people to progress. Many people like to focus on themselves, I want to be enlightened. I want this. I want that. And that's where your progression slows down. Right with the first word you are calling out, which is I. Because we are all one. We are all connected, inseparable. And when you are striving for I, you are really limiting your progression. So you cannot truly evolve with that intensity which you truly want in your life unless others are involved in this progression. So truly, if you want to make any progress, you always need to think collectively. You always need to see how your progression in the material, the mental, spiritual dimensions, how is affecting the lives of others. Because only through that collective growth the individual can progress. So going back to the first question, I don't know, but I want to know. And then as I'm expanding my knowledge and my experience with those knowledge, then comes the next stage, which is reflection on where you are heading. Because remember, in the beginning, as I stated, we need a clear direction. And the direction might not exactly where you are heading, and you might not exactly know that point where you're supposed to move or shift your consciousness, but you know the direction. It's like when you are in a dark place and you don't know which way to go. But there, somewhere far off, you see a sparkle of light. It's a very, very tiny sparkle of light. sneaking into this dark place, right away you know which way to go. Many times in our life we are in these dark places. All you need to do is to look for this sparkling of light and then start to walk towards that. And as you walk towards it, this light becomes stronger, wider, and eventually, as you get right close to it, you see where the source of this light is. And once you connect it to this source, hold on to it for the rest of your mortal life and beyond. Because that's what is your greatest guidance, the source of light. And remember that darkness is nothing else but the lack of light. So when you have light within yourself, which is nothing else but a reflection of this source of light, then darkness disappears. And your role, right from that moment, is to share this light every dark places on earth. Have a blissful day. Namaste.